Hey everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, I'm going to unbox Halls of Hegra. Halls of Hegra is a solitaire war game designed by Petter Olsen and published by Tompet Games. Alright, before we dive in, I do want to let everyone know, as I always do, that this was a review copy sent to me by Tompet Games. Okay, Halls of Hegra. This is a solitaire war game / strategy game that has been getting a lot of attention in the board gaming community, wargaming community. So I definitely wanted to check this one out. Released this year, 2023, as of the filming of this Recon, this unboxing video. Halls of Hegra covers the battle for the Hegra Fortress during the Norwegian campaign, 1940, World War II. So the Allies had sent troops to northern part of Norway, try to hold back the Germans when they're invading Norway. It was ultimately unsuccessful. Surprise, spoiler alert from World War II. Halls of Hegra. From an abandoned mountain fortress, you command a group of Norwegian volunteers fighting numerically superior German forces in the early days of World War II. Again, 1940, right? So fall of France, right around then. Halls of Hegra is a solo-only game where you play as a commander during the siege, which is divided into 3 stages. The mechanisms you will use are worker placement, bag handling, and area control / tower defense. So, not a traditional war game, but certainly covers a historical topic, combat involved. Without going into the debate, good enough for me. So, looks good on the back here. Let's go ahead and open her up. See what we got. As usual with a nice, thick, heavy duty box here. As usual with my recons, my unboxings, I do not teach the game. I'm not doing a full overview. This is just my sort of running commentary as I explore what's in the box. There'll be plenty of time for those videos where I teach the game, show playthroughs, and do reviews. And those will definitely be coming with this one. So remember, we talked about bag building, right? So patrol bag, recruit bag, hit bag. Very nice. Nice little bags printed on here. Let's see if I can get my American hands in here. Oh yeah, maybe not the whole hand, but I can definitely reach in enough fingers to pull something out of here. So very cool. Not the first bag building war game I played. I can think of the Blitzkrieg, World War II in 20 minutes, Caesar, the Caesar war game, both from PSC. Halls of Hegra, rulebook here. So this is I think it's what would you call this box size / shape? It's like Ticket to Ride box, right? So again, not a traditional war game style box, but that really doesn't mean anything. It's all about the game that's inside. Check out this rulebook here. And I've looked at the rulebook. The PDF is available on Board Game Geek, if not at the publisher's website. Full color. Everything's laid out nice. I do not know the game. I just leaf through it, look through the PDF. Now I'm leafing through it. Everything's in color. Everything looks good. I have not, I've not played it yet. I've not played it not played it before this anywhere, either on the table or online. I don't know if there's a tabletop simulator module available, anything like that. Full color, examples, information. You can see counters here. And of course, as always, I film in 4K, so anytime you want to pause and take a look at something, you should be able to get a pretty good look at it. Just make sure that when you're watching this, you set your settings on YouTube to 4K. All right, and what are we looking at? Oh, well, helpful right in the corner. 23 of 32, so 32 total pages. Play rate on the back here. Okay, again, we are not trying to learn the game. It's not what this video is for. This is just commentary as I explore it. Halls of Hegra. Yep, definitely sought after. And much talked about. So we got some counters here. What was this? Oh yeah, this so there's a main board and then there's a sideboard. So let's look at these counters first. Double-sided. Individually die cut, so nice and looks like pop right out, right? Yep. Oh, pop right out. Nice and thick counters. You can slide them back in if you want to. Clear, easy to read. Nothing fancy, nothing special, but nice thickness there. What do we got here? Map room, radio, medicine cabinet. I wonder if you sign where these go, maybe. Generator, steel plates. Must be something that you get to place on the board then. Again, nice big, I don't want to call these counters at this point, just tokens, right? Okay, very nice. And again, like I said, this was like a sideboard, right? So what do we have here? So it's, okay, so during the first, phase zero mobilization phase, use this here, it looks like. Fear track, doubt track. Nice little art here. Coup, resolve at the end of day 3. Okay, some information there. And then flip her over. First phase, attack phase. There's information on there. Looks good. And again, this is actually like a mounted board, right, with like wrapped, which I know the main board will be as well. We'll save that for last. What do we got here? A bunch of other components. What do we got here? Let's look at some of these bags of stuff. So, a bunch of little dice. No need to open them up. You guys know what dice look like. What do we got here? These may be, I don't know if these are extras or, because I know here's some little meeples. So we got cubes and something. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Artillery, maybe? That's what it sure looks like. Cubes, little artillery meeples. How cute. Aw. Destructive power of artillery meeples. Aw. And then we got little dudes. You can see little guys here. Can't you tell that's a person? Yep. So, nice little, fun little meeples. Something to have a little tactile sensation to your game. Again, that may be one of the reasons I know some people maybe look at it and say, it's certainly not a traditional war game, right? But again, it's all about the game. I'll save the cards for last. It's all about the game that's in it, the design, the history, the conflict, the ability to resolve that. That really defines it to me. Nice little discs here. So I know if you remember kind of reading when we look through a little bit, goes into the bags, right? I believe we're drawing from the bags and pulling these out. What do each of the symbols mean? I don't know. Maybe defender, infantry, volunteer, infantry, medic. I don't know. Just guessing. Okay, half guessing. I did look up some stuff. Remember, I looked at the rule book. Oh, this has plastic on here. Let me go ahead and get this off. And like magic, the plastic is gone. So these are the cards for different phases, along with different aspects that I don't know. So for instance, I can see high morale cards, and we'll look at the other sides in a second. Low morale, beautiful artwork on there. And then here we have, oh, some more high morale. Sneaky, sneaky. Mission cards, whatever that is. And I know there is Siege 2, Siege 1 from a betting man. Yep, Siege 1. Mobilization. Oh, first attack. First attack. So historically, it was what the Germans attacked, frontal assault style, failed, obviously, and then had to besiege the fortress itself, which then lasted for, I can't remember, 2 or 3 weeks. Mobilization card. So different phases. So looking at the cards now, and again, I do like the artwork on the back here. Look at the cards. Mobilization phase. You know, add 2 probably German soldiers. You must move the fear marker 1 level up. A little bit of text here. Yep, so it looks like a little bit of flavor text. Regarding reports on German soldiers being placed around the farms on the way to Hegra. You can see adding to a bag, drawing from a bag, and then I don't know exactly. Obviously, those are those discs we were looking at. So all part of the game as we'll learn it. The style of it, you know, with the cards and the different sort of phases, it's starting to make me think of like a David Thompson design. Especially his Valiant Defense series, right, by DVG. I have no idea if the gameplay is actually similar. I'm just thinking of that. Here we have some of these morale cards. High morale, despair. You must choose this card when drawn. You may injure 1 defender to remove this card from the game. Despair, 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 despair. Ugh. High morale. One hit to the hit bag. Siege 1. Okay, maybe if we draw it, depending on the phase it is. I don't know. Again, have not played it yet, so... Okay, what do we look at here yet? Mission cards. Some of these mission cards. Oh, last stand. Oh, right at the end. Look at the little bit of blood splatter increases. Look, so this was Mobilization. This was Siege 2. This is the last stand. Blood splatter seems to maybe pick up a little bit on the card. Nice little artistic touch. There are 3 tiles from the hit bag. Fortress is about to collapse. Oh no. Aircraft, artillery, little dudes, and then an arrow pointing up. What does it mean? I can't tell you yet. All right, cards look good. Very nice. I do love the artwork on the back. I don't know if it's historical artwork or new for the game, but very nice. You get the idea. Each of the phases, and then however morale factors in. Let's look at this board, though. That's what I'm really excited about. Get these cards out of the way. All right, I got the board set up here, all spread out. Full mounted map board, right, wrapped. Very nice, high quality. Do a little bit of back folding, lay it flat. Still not fully flat. I'll probably put some books on it, get it completely flat. Don't have to put any plexiglass or anything like that on the game. It's a busy board for sure. Obviously, you can see, looks like the map / play area up here. And then a whole bunch of, it's got some maybe modifiers, things you should probably know. Infirmary, maintenance, you can see the numbers. So fire artillery, infirmary, maintenance, right? Supply run, defend the walls. Probably right, part of the worker placement aspect of it. Supplies, jump here, a couple tracks up there. Looks like maybe cards all the way at the top if you look. Which, if it's at the, you set the cards up there? I wonder if you mark it with something. See up here, yep. Mobilization, first attack, siege 1, siege 2, last stand. Hopefully you don't have to put the cards up there because that's pretty far away for a solo game. I want things to be within reach, right? Imagine you're sitting there in a chair as a solo player, right? You're all alone. Things should be within regular arms, or you shouldn't have to like get up and stand or reach. Hopefully there's nothing up there. Hopefully they go somewhere on the side maybe. But I'll figure that out when I set it up for actual playthrough. Otherwise, the board, a lot of information on it. Oh, the track down here, turn track. Turns 1 through 11 with the last stand. Yeah, because if you look at that, if you know of the recent Valiant Defense series games from David Thompson and DVG, that with the artwork and that kind of a circle looks a lot like his. So I don't think it's the same artist or anything like that, but looks very similar. So, which obviously that's the tower defense aspect, right? Their Germans are coming, you have to hold them back. So. Okay, Halls of Hegra, defend Fortress Hegra during the Norwegian campaign, 1940, World War II. There's that little sideboard, remember? I think it goes over here, something like that. A little bit I saw from kind of the setup. Different counters, everything like that. Yeah, Halls of Hegra from Petter Olsen, or is it Peter? My American brain wants to say Peter, so I'm always like, it's Petter Olsen. It's Petter probably, so I'll just go with that. Also, I watched part of one video, and the person doing the video pronounced it Petter, so I'm just gonna be safe than sorry. All right, if you guys have played it, let me know what you think. Definitely looks interesting. Looks like there's kind of a lot going on, but I haven't heard anything that it's too difficult or anything like that, so definitely excited to just explore it and see what we got going on. We got discs and dudes rolling and things flying all over the place. And I'm excited to look at this game from the perspective of someone who plays more traditional war games. A lot of the coverage from this game that I've seen comes from people who play regular hobby board games primarily. And the majority of coverage definitely. So I want to look at this from the eye of someone who is maybe more of a traditional war gamer, focuses on war games certainly for my content, for my channel. And then just look at it from those eyes and just kind of see how this thing simulates history. Is it fun? How do the mechanisms work? All those things. As you guys know, I always do. I'm sure I'll have some sort of tutorial, playthrough, partial playthrough, full playthrough, just depends on how long the game is. And obviously, I will definitely have an overview and review video at some point. So, again, thank you to Tompet Games for providing this review copy. And everyone, we will look forward to more content on this game. Now, if you made it this far, you know what to do. Thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. It's free. First one's free, I promise. Until next time, everybody. Later.